Welcome to AID-ICULOUS, where climate change and messy aid and development systems melt down side by side, like twins in trouble. Global warming equals budget warming. In climate terms, global warming happens because humans have been pumping excessive carbon emissions into the atmosphere. Every factory, jet, and fuel guzzler adds another puff of hot air until the Earth's temperature regulators break. The result? Rising temperatures, melting ice caps, dying coral reefs, and that awkward situation where seasons no longer know when to show up. World leaders gather every year to make solemn pledges, then board private jets home to explain how they're deeply committed to cutting emissions, right after this one last flight to Dubai. In aid sector terms, budget warming happens because organizations have been pumping excessive PowerPoint emissions into donor meetings. Every consultant presentation adds another layer of jargon into the atmosphere. Resilience frameworks, adaptive programming, cross-sectoral synergies, until the financial climate gets dangerously overheated. At headquarters, budgets balloon from all the strategic reviews and capacity-strengthening workshops conducted in four-star hotels. Field teams, meanwhile, are left to adapt to budget droughts, surviving on cost-sharing agreements and leftover per diems. The more the HQ emits PowerPoints, the more the field office sweats. The parallel. Just as the planet experiences heat waves, aid organizations experience spending waves, those frantic periods at the end of the fiscal year when everyone suddenly discovers that we still have unspent funds. And just like the climate crisis, it's entirely self-inflicted. Carbon emissions equals heat. PowerPoint emissions equals panic. Both create an environment where hot air is abundant and actual cool-headed action is scarce. Extreme spending events. In climate science, we call them extreme weather events, floods, storms, and droughts. In the aid world, they're extreme spending events, rapid budget burnouts before project closure. One floods entire coastlines. The other floods procurement departments with emergency laptop orders and urgent vehicle purchases. Somewhere in finance, a manager whispers the sacred prayer, "We need to spend this money before the donor takes it back." And just like that, the temperature spikes. The irony. Both systems claim to be mitigating risk while actively causing it. Governments talk about carbon neutrality while approving new oil fields. Aid agencies talk about cost efficiency while booking learning retreats in Cape Town. Both proudly publish glossy reports showing progress, conveniently omitting that the progress graphs are mostly made of hot air. If climate change were an NGO, it would launch a Global Warming Response Initiative, GWRI, funded by the same countries that burn coal. Its log frame would include indicators like percentage reduction in public guilt achieved per awareness campaign, number of reusable tote bags distributed at conferences, number of climate pledges announced but never implemented. Its endline report would conclude, there was increased awareness, but sustainability remains a challenge. The final reflection. Global warming is what happens when the planet can't handle human excess. Budget warming is what happens when donors can't handle their own bureaucracy. Both systems run on denial, declarations, and PowerPoint decks until something finally melts. Like, share, and subscribe, because smart laughs make AID Talk way more fun.